Is he okay?
Yeah, Alonso Fernando is fine.
You are flying and you are bouncing around, and you see the sky, then you see the ground, you see the sky, and you know exactly where you are, and you keep moving, you want to stop. Then the car stopped. I saw a little space to go out, and I said I go out quickly. And my mom will watch TV, so I want to be out quite quickly and say that I'm okay. But it was quite a big one.
Big fire there as they exited out of turn 3, and that looks very nasty indeed, and unsurprisingly that is a red flag. Now this is after turn 3, and you see Grosjean, one car out there, and then Grosjean to the right hand side. Going
My God, it's torn the car in half. No wonder the fuel came out of it.
Yeah.
I said the fuel was in the middle of the car, and it's literally...
Whoa! And he's just gone straight across Daniel Kvyat there, as you can see.
That's extraordinary. Yeah.
Just the car.
It's gone through the barrier, you see. The car's gone through the barrier, and that's then been sort of used as a wrench, as it were, to literally rip the car in half.
Wow, there's Romain Grosjean.
Unbelievable.
That's just brilliant to see Romain sat in the medical car now and talking away. There was a tyre that came off and went over the barrier as well. And there's that tyre, as I said, that had gone leaping over the barrier and has ended up somewhere in the desert.
You can see the tethers have done some work because they're absolutely shredded, but they can't be infinitely strong. The tethers holding the wheels on. Romain went with the front of the chassis underneath the barriers.
Yeah.
Extraordinary.
Well, the halo saved his life.
He's gone to the hospital now for the checkups and x-rays and things like this, but he has got minor burns, but he's conscious. He's on his way to the hospital, and I don't know more of it. I didn't speak with him direct. It's more important to get him to the hospital, but he's okay. If there's anything else, they just will find out in the hospital, but he's all right.
From his first run to his second run, both McLarens line astern then. Look at the way that McLaren just flicks into 130R. Somebody's been very wide. There's a lot of dust and dirt kicked up somewhere. Montoya got this last chicane. That's a massive accident.
Wow, it's Alan McNish. A huge accident. It's gone over the fence.
Yes, McNish, that's what all the dust was in the background, was Alan McNish through the barrier.
But you saw McNish being escorted away by the marshals. He's sitting down on the top of the bank, so he walked up the bank. That's good news to see Alan McNish out of that car, because frankly that reminds me of an accident he had at Donington in Formula 3000, which was utterly terrible. Through the barriers he went, and a marshal was killed that day. This will bring back some bad memories for Alan McNish. Brings back bad memories for all those of us who've watched his career over the years. And how did he ever step out of that?
That is an enormous accident, isn't it? And we're now going to see why. He's run wide and lost it, and does a tank slapper and then goes off to the right-hand side of the track, and that's why it went through the barrier. Just incredible energy. That was the smoke we saw in the background, and Alan McNish there laying on the ground, quite clearly a huge impact, but he's able to move around by himself.
Now Ralph's in trouble. A left rear puncture spears him backwards into the wall, knocking him briefly unconscious and nearly taking Webber out. Ferrari seek a tactical advantage by bringing Michael in for fuel and tyres. While the younger Schumacher wonders what happened. Michael realises the severity of the accident and turns his thoughts to his younger sibling. Ralph receives the undivided attention of the medical team. A second Michelin puncture in only a matter of minutes puts the tyre company under scrutiny. He appears bruised and shaken and is taken to the Speedway's medical centre for observation. Williams and Michelin look for clues to the incident from the wreckage. With the area all clear and Ralph on his way to hospital, Williams pin their hopes on getting more.
The doctors found Sergio had suffered concussion and a sprained thigh, but no other serious injuries. The FIA doctor Gary Hartstein reassured Sauber team manager Beat Zender along with Sergio's dad, Antonio, and they made their way to the medical centre.
Ja, hoffen wir, dass auch bei diesem schweren Unfall die beinahe unzerstörbaren Monocoque-Chassis der Formel 1 ihre gute Wirkung tun. Hier der Unfall in der Schikane, er kommt viel zu schnell rein und prallt seitlich in die Reifenstapel. Er überspringt die Reifenstapel sogar. Das war böse. Die Curbs haben das Auto angehoben und haben es oberhalb der Reifenstapel in die Mauer prallen lassen.
Alain Prost watches as Luciano Berti gets too close to Irvine with the worst possible result. Irvine emerged unscathed and helps the marshals in the desperate scramble to get medical aid to the Brazilian. Sensibly, the race is stopped while Berti is transferred to a local hospital.